At least say Merry Christmas to the lurkers. Merry ho ho! It's okay to lurk, but you gotta say hello, or ho ho, or I don't know. We're across another successful crossing. I got spoiled. Santa left my stuff there. I am truly blessed. I tell you what, I got a lot of stuff. I don't know. Nobody wants to talk. Oh, now we're flying. We're doing 80 mile an hour. Burp, burp. Roads are good and, well, they're not dry, but they're not wet. They're not slushy. Gotta say, roads are a little bit better in Canada than they are in the US. But it looks like we're one full cycle ahead of them. At least in Ogdensburg. Well, now we got 3 lurkers. Oh, oh, oh. I tell you what, I got a lot of what they call brine here. Oh, boy. Winter operations. Well, yeah, I kind of think that the snow plows were out. It's usually what happens whenever you get this much snow. Actually, there's the sun. It was snowing whenever I went to the US, and now it's sunny. It wouldn't allow me to chat. Really? Well, that's just weird. Well, thank you, Mr. Jim. Susia, what we got? We got Fisherman 506. G'day, Lee. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, it's the roads are fine now. I'll flip it around here in a minute, but I did break a windshield wiper. So God only knows how much that's going to cost me once I get home. I am tickled pink. I've wanted one of these for so long. And I go, what is it? Come on now. If you've been listening to any of my lives, you should know what's in that box. Although, Santa, he's a little, he's resting today. I know it's not there now, Mr. Jim. I had six. I had 6 packages. One of which should have been sent to my Canadian address, but I know what she did. She wanted the card to come to me because it cost me $5 to get a card. And the Forever stamp is the same price. If you send it to Texas, Mr. Jim in Florida, or me in Canada. Because it cost me about, give or take, it cost me anywhere from, now, cost me quite a bit today, but I did an experiment. Now I want to crunch the numbers, and then I'll do like a little short, probably later today, on is it smarter for me to fill up in the US or Canada? Just to sit back. G'day, Christian. It was definitely not even close whenever the dollar was 25 cents from where it is right now. It was a lot cheaper. But now that we're paying $1.40, I think I looked yesterday, it was $1.44 for every US dollar, which is a killer even for us Canucks going on the cruise. Because in essence, we're paying 1.5 times, just about 1.5 times to go on this cruise than anybody down south. Oh, wow. Very bright. Ooh. That's one thing, whenever you have a fresh snow and it's sunny, it gets very bright. You get that sheen off the snow. Now, where's my glasses? Here. Well, just sit back here. This guy's doing like almost 80 mile an hour, so. So are you and Carolyn all set, Lee? Now, you guys are shut down where you are, correct? Until Mother's Day weekend? if I'm not mistaken. Not that you care anymore. I think you said you sold your boat to your son, so them's him's worries now. But once a fisherman, always a fisherman, they do say. Yeah, shut down for Christmas. Okay. I honestly and truly thought now it's a lot busier in the States than it is over here. But there was like next to nobody whenever I was going across. I pulled up to the U.S. Customs and there was one car that was in front of me. He got cleared. I went, chatted to the border guard. Yes, he is supposed to verify who I am, but I'm across so many times that I pretty much know every single border crossing guard, both U.S. and Canada. Same as the U.S. side, it's one of the guys that are always on the wicket. He's like, how much you got? I said, everything might total $100. Merry Christmas, he said. I didn't even have to lie to him about the battery. He didn't ask. I didn't tell. Man, I don't like the way this guy's cruising. For my Canadian friends, he's traveling about 125. And for my US friends, he's about 76, roughly. Beep, beep. G'day, Troy! Oh, okay, starts in May. Well, yeah, just in time for Mother's Day weekend. I think everything's open. I think all the lobster fisheries open. The 1st of May, is it not? Because let's face it, the best lobster you can ever eat is Mother's Day lobster. True story. Any fisherman will tell you, and anybody that's ever had a big feed of lobster. Whoa, hello. Anybody that's had a big feed of lobster, or any fisherman will tell you, your best lobster is winter lobster. Got hard shell. Oh, taste. But it's got to be boiled in seawater. Not boiled in seawater, you're wasting your time. And it's got to be eaten cold. I thought my wife had 7 heads whenever she told me that. Because we always used to have warm lobster, dip it in garlic butter. She's like, that's not how you eat lobster. I said, well, I think so. I said, I've been eating it my whole life. She said, no, you gotta eat it cold. You can have some garlic butter, but it's got to be cold lobster. Don't tell her, but she was right. G'day, Troy. Um, oh, this really is hard to read now that I got glasses on. It can get cloudy again at any time. Well, you bless us being here too, Troy. It's a two-way street, my friend. I think I may stop and get a truck wash. Yes, sir. Lobster's gotta be cold. Well, you do. I didn't realize you did scallops as well, Lee. I gotta make it down and see your operation sometime. That's if I'm allowed. Some guys call it a trade secret. One of the, the guy that took Remy and I out fishing that I got the striped bass, he is a very respectful young man. Yes, he's native. No, he does not suck every morsel. He actually is one of the largest. How do you say? He actually looks after the fisheries. He has, definitely enjoys the management side as well. Tell you what, you'd enjoy that lead just getting away, and we could do a meetup on the water. Whenever we can talk Tone or Jesse and Lisa into coming north, get a whole bunch of people to come up north. And he would definitely look after us. I would put it that way. No secret here. Just catch the darn tootin' fish, lobster. I tell you what, I found it rather interesting to watch the mussel farms out PEI. That was something to see. How they farm the mussels. And or I guess how they grow the mussels. But it was it was quite interesting to get to talk to one of the guys that actually run um, run his own farm. And he wasn't that old of a fella either. But the freshest lobster I've ever had was PEI from the docks in Summerside. Friends of ours live in Summerside and know, anyways, their brother-in-law's best friend is a fisherman. And he was literally back on the dock. We were already packed, ready to go. And it was 4 hours from the lobster floating around the bottom of the sea till he was floating around the bottom of my belly. That was some of the nicest lobster I've ever had. And one of the young lads that I met on TikTok want me to go to just outside of St. John's, Newfoundland. His buddy's got a boat. And they I think it's $35 to go cod fishing for 3 or 4 hours. So I didn't think you could go too wrong on that one. Well, if you're anywhere near the East Coast, in Canada, you're gonna see seafood. You know, you've got down where Lee and them are. And then you've got all around Nova Scotia, PEI, northern New Brunswick. I'm kicking my butt now that we did not purchase the property in Miramichi. We should have, we could have, and life would have been a whole lot different. Well, I better slow down or life's going to be a whole lot different for me in the clink for the weekend. I was doing 137, which is roughly 85 mile an hour. And the speed limit is 65 mile an hour. All that I gotta say is gonna be in the clink for the weekend. Merry Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? A good lawyer. Ah, I'm a poet and don't know it. I'm full of dad jokes. Ooh, it's hot in here. Well, if you're watching Miss Rebecca, I had to. Once I get home and oops, once I can get home and I've got a shirt, a long sleeve sweater, and a hoodie on. So that pretty much tells you I'm just a little overheated. Oh, there, big feller. Keeping it on your side of the old. Oh, I don't know what's he. I don't know if he's sleeping or if he's talking on his cell, but that's not cool. Yeah, that fella right there. Hopefully, this accident's cleared up and that person's okay. Tell you what, I've never, ever, ever seen an accident like that before in my life. A car must have lost control somehow, and there was an overpass with probably a 6, 7 foot 6 or 7 foot gap between the where it levels off and where the road is, and the car was sitting like this on the top. I never saw that before, so they were trying to stabilize the car as I was going by. Come on, fellers. Beep, beep. I ain't got patience today. My patience is long gone. Ooh. Backlash, fisherman. If Panda 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 Panda's there, say hello to Panda 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 for me. Panda, what's Santa Claus gonna bring you, Panda? You're hungry. Goodness gracious, man. You eat all the time. Keep doing that. You're gonna turn out fat like me. Just saying. And Merry Christmas, sir. All right, let's see let's see what's going on. start to tell that there's a whole lot of folks done something else today. There was a whole lot of people procrastinating this morning. Not so many people now. right, well, maybe after we skip out a little bit, that'll answer your question. I can hear, that's not a problem. I can barely see with the glare of the sun. So, on the other side of this truck, that's where the car was wedged in, right up in there. I don't know how that would get. I bet you they could do that if they tried. I'm causing me static. I don't know why. Yeah, I've got the radio off. No, I don't think so. Dave, the only thing I want to do is start those lines. Choking and want to die more about his dad. And lose. I say that out. Oh, my Christmas miracle. I'm hoping for is he resigns between you and I. That will be a Christmas miracle. There'd be so many excited folks. It's almost back up to 30 today. I like it. 29 minus 4. Give or take. There, that might work better now, Mr. Jim. The static, it just clicked off because it was too hot. So I'm thinking that you got the static from the overheating. What do you think now, Mr. Chick? Oh, everybody's gone. I think maybe I should just mosey on. No, I am only like 15 minutes to the house. So I do think I should wish the few people that are here a very Merry Christmas. And I will see you Boxing Day. With the Boxing Day procrastination. Yeah, that's what it was then, Lee. It was the phone overheating. Anyways, Lee, Merry Christmas to you, Carolyn, and your son. I hope you have a magnificent rest of the week, and hopefully we'll see you Thursday. I'm going to go live my normal time at noon. I'm sure I'll have a ton of people that go live. But that's my time. But anyways, all right, guys. You take care. Mr. Jim, you take care. And we will see you Boxing Day. For a kick. But yes, Merry Christmas to all, and to all,